The towers continued rising. More lifts were poured. Higher platforms were added. Stair towers and temporary access systems climbed upward with the structure. Then came the upper crossbeams, another major step. Workers placed embedded sleeves, temporary brackets, starter segments, dense reinforcement, and formwork between the tower legs. Concrete was poured at high elevation, cured, stripped, inspected, and finally the falsework was removed. Now the towers were no longer just vertical legs. They had become strong, connected frames ready to support the cable system. But a suspension bridge depends on one of its most important components, the cable saddle. At the top of each tower, crews formed concrete saddle pedestals. These had to be extremely precise. The future main cables would pass over the towers through steel saddles, and every millimeter mattered. The concrete surfaces were ground, leveled, checked, fitted with anchor bolts, base plates, grout, and finally the massive curved steel saddles were lifted into place. These saddles would guide the main suspension cables over the towers. Now the bridge had towers, anchorages, and saddles. But still, nothing crossed the canyon. The next stage began with something surprisingly small, a pilot rope. A light rope was pulled from one anchorage up to the first tower saddle, across the canyon, over the second tower saddle, and down into the opposite anchorage. This first line was thin compared to the final cables, but it was the beginning of the bridge reaching across open